The JP version got this information update earlier today, but the global version just posted this as well. So it says right here, thank you for support of Dokkan Battle. This function is scheduled to be available after an update in February 2023. As you could tell by the title, this is going to be about the Carnival coins, right? It says right here in the Divine Dragon Carnival that became available on the 11th, which is the Fusion Zamasu banner. Those characters who could be exchanged for coins basically has something pull up that says, hey, you gotta change these characters for coins when you actually can't, right? So they say, please consider carefully before trading. So this means, okay, so what's happening is if you take a look at the JP version again, the JP version had the same letter. However, JP states that this is actually going to be fixed in January, right? You see right here. Where is it at? No, this is the wrong one actually. It's this one right here. The JP version states that this is going to fix around January, right? So what's going to happen for JP is obviously at the end of January, we have the anniversary around this time. Obviously, what's going to happen is the anniversary is going to be Dokkan Festival X Carnival banner. That's what we all have been expecting. So since this is the next Carnival banner to be coming, we're going to have an update for the 8th anniversary, like an actual app update, like somewhere in January. That's when they're going to implement the exchange. Maybe it could even be on the 30th, right? Is when we're actually going to be able to actually exchange these characters for Carnival coins, which finally, but like this is when it first appeared in August 28th. So you're telling me that it would take them 5 months to implement this? Like, are you kidding? That's really crazy. But obviously we see the global version, which is what we're going to mainly be talking about. This is an update in February instead of January. So that means two things. I think that there are certain people who felt that maybe anniversary could potentially be same time. No, definitely not now, right? And we know that the next Carnival banner for global is likely going to be after this update, right, in February. What a lot of us were expecting is the Carnival banner that's currently on JP right now, which is this one. I was thinking that this is going to show up in February. I said that in my earlier video covering the global update. And this seems to be, again, the case where in February, we're going to see this banner come into global. So we're going to talk about the global schedule and the banners that are still upcoming that we need to get for the global version here. So obviously this banner is a thing right here. I get one thing to consider is what I think is gonna happen for the global schedule is at the end of December. Let's say that at the end of December, Global and JP both get the superhero banner on the 28th. I think the 28th is when this drops, like the New Year's Dual Dokkan Festival. That means that that's going to last for the entirety of January. That's how that's going to happen. If Superhero Dokkan Festival is, of course, same time. Then what's going to happen at the end of January is we'll probably get the next Dokkan Festival character, which I would presume actually to be Yamcha. I would say what's going to happen is Yamcha would release, right, at the beginning of February, which, again, since he's with this Carnival LR, it could also potentially be Bardock or Kid Goku. It could really be any of these three Dokkan festivals, because this guy isn't technically tied to being with Yamcha specifically, though he is under his leader skill and his leader skill. So it would make sense if he releases one of these two over Kid Goku, right? So what I think, I don't know, it's weird, because like we also have this guy who we don't know where he's gonna come. Maybe he's just in February and this guy is pushed back, or it's possible that, again, maybe Global doesn't have same time superhero, and then we get, let's say, Kid Goku or Bardock in January. It could be like Kid Goku here, then Golden Frieza here, Yamcha like on the 1st, 31st or so, then Carnival Goku around this time, the SR Carnival Goku. Then it could be Bardock into Saiyan Day. Then after this, in April, they can get the Dual Dokkan Festival for what JP is going to get, then leading into Golden Week. That is also a possibility. I think there's a lot of switching around they could do. It's impossible to predict the global schedule. But again, let's say, okay, maybe this is superhero right here. Then the rest of January we don't get nothing. Then we get either Yamcha, let's say for argument's sake we get Yamcha on the 31st. It could be any one of them. Then we get what's it called? The Goku here. Then I don't know, we get like Bardock here. Then we have the Dokkan we get Bardock here, leading into Saiyan Day, another Saiyan. Then, I don't know, Kid Goku or Bardock here. Then Golden Frieza at the end of April, leading into Golden Week for May. That is also a possibility. And if that's the case, then that means that Golden Frieza is literally a year after JP's release, which is crazy. Which is kind of like, are they really going to do that? It's the only way that really genuinely happens, because I'm presuming the Carnival banner, it could be possible that the Carnival banner doesn't release, and what happens is that the Carnival banner actually releases in April. But last year the Future Trunks and Gohan came early in February, so who knows what they're gonna do? Because if Superhero same time, then unless Global gets a banner here when JP doesn't, which is also not possible. Like, what if they have New Year's, then they just throw Golden Frieza in here? That's potentially a thing. But dual Dokkan festivals outside of Golden Week actually, for TWRs, well, it's Golden Week and then New Year's, right? Usually there isn't a part 2 LR in New Year's because of the anniversary. But for Global, it'll be different because there's no anniversary upcoming, right? So maybe Global gets Superhero, and Golden Frieza drops here. Then we get, like, say, Yamcha, the Goku. I don't know, Bardock or Kid Goku drops here. Then, I don't know, Kid Goku could drop here. And then whatever, I don't know, I guess it could be, what LR would be here? I'm trying to think, because there won't be an LR in JP after, like, from this Carnival LR Goku and the anniversary, there's not going to be an LR until April. So that'd be kind of weird. And it's like they'd be able to sync the versions up, so maybe would it be a same time LR here? It shouldn't be. So see, that's another planning issue there. It's really weird to think about how they're going to handle it. So I don't know, I just felt like making a video on this. Global schedule's just really messed up. This guy, dude, if he's actually in April, that's going to be so insane. I really do feel that the Carnival LR and Global is going to be in February, right? It just makes the most sense that it'll become available with the next Carnival coin banner, right? But maybe they just implement it and there's nothing. Man, Global is just a mess. Let me know what you guys think is going to happen for the actual schedule in the future. I would love to hear your guys' thoughts, and if you're excited, in 2 months you'll be able to exchange for Carnival coins. Awesome. What are they thinking, man? Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you next time.